Hello. Happy Monday. It is Monday, 8:30 a.m. and I'm here to offer Motivational Mondays with a splash of money because we can all just use a little bit more of that. I wanted to introduce you to my fish, Galaxy. Have you seen him? He's over there. How many of you work alone? I don't anymore, ever since I got Galaxy. All right, enough stalling. I just did that to bring a few of you more on, but this is what I want to talk about today. What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Type it into the comments. Do you get that question and you don't know how to answer it? Well, I'm going to give you some ideas. I'd like to offer you some ideas of how to answer that successfully so that you make more money doing what you love while working less. How does that sound? Okay. So somebody says to you, what do you do for a living? And you say, I'm an acupuncturist. Flat, right? It's like, unless they understand what acupuncture can do, a lot of times if you tell somebody you're an acupuncturist, it just goes nowhere because they might not understand what acupuncture can do. So what if instead of saying, oh, I'm an acupuncturist, because how many of you are just an acupuncturist? None of you are just an acupuncturist. You're a physician of Chinese medicine, but all of you help people with some issue or problem using Chinese medicine, right? So what if instead of saying, oh, I'm an acupuncturist, and then the conversation usually goes like, oh, I had it before, it hurt, or whatever, you say something like this, I help couples get pregnant. Whoa, tell me more, right? Because the person that you're speaking to, or even people around you, they hear, I help people get pregnant. Oh, I'm trying to get pregnant. How do you do that? Or, oh, my cousin's trying to get pregnant, right? Now, if I had said, I'm an acupuncturist, nobody that's trying to get pregnant, I mean, not everybody's going to connect that acupuncture helps with that. So what is it that you absolutely love to treat in your practice? Is it fertility? Then instead of saying, oh, I'm an acupuncturist, I help couples get pregnant, stay pregnant, and have healthy children. Whoa, how do you do that? I'm trying to get pregnant. Tell me more. I use Chinese medicine. I use acupuncture. I use herbs. Wow, tell me more. And then everybody around you is hearing you. That's what I call the lighthouse. Well, Issa, I don't do fertility. All right, fill in the blank. What do you help people with? What do you absolutely love helping people with, right? Maybe you're into cosmetic, acupuncture, or anti-aging, right? So when somebody says, what do you do for a living? I help people reverse aging naturally. Whoa, tell me more. I turned 30, 40, 50, 60. My mom's looking at this, right? People around start to listen. What? Anti-aging? What? Tell me more, right? Okay, East, I don't do fertility. I don't do anti-aging. Let's try some other ones. Let's say you love helping women with women's health. Okay, so what do you do for a living? I help women manage their periods. I help women have painless, easy periods. Tell me more. Or if the person you're speaking with doesn't care about that, I'm pretty sure they might know somebody that has painful periods. Oh, interesting. My cousin really could use your help. Do you see the difference between I'm just an acupuncturist, which absolutely none of you are just acupuncturists. Oh my God, can you tell that's a pet peeve of mine? Can you tell? We do so much more. We do so much more. Okay, fertility, anti-aging, periods, digestion. That's a really good one, right? What do you do for a living? I'm functional medicinist. A lot of people still don't even understand what functional medicine is. What do you do? I help people improve digestion. Ooh, tell me more. I bloat after I eat. I can totally help you. How do you do that? I use Chinese medicine. I use all the other modalities that you use in your practice, right? I help people eliminate migraines without using drugs. Whoa, tell me more. I get migraines. Or my grandma gets migraines, my aunt. The idea here is how you're leading, how you're sharing your gifts with the world, and making sure that it's connecting with the people that are looking for you. And if you're using obscure terminology, even if you're just saying, I'm an acupuncturist, people still, I'm sorry, they still don't understand that that can help with their problems. So what I'm going to offer or suggest to you is now when you're going out there sharing your gifts with the world, you literally say, I help enter the population. I help people improve digestion. I help people live a pain-free life. I help people eliminate pain. I help people, right? Or maybe you love working with men. I have a client that works, she is all in on ED, not eating disorder, erectile dysfunction. And for a long time, she was kind of like, well, how do I lead with that? Should I say I help men get their mojo back? I'm like, nope, you say it what it is. I help men overcome erectile dysfunction. You say that, that lighthouse is so bright that anybody in the room that knows anybody that has ED issues is going to come find their way to you, right? So, and then, okay, well, I don't know, like, what do I love to treat? Maybe I love to treat a few things. That's fine. You can have a multiple things. The whole point here, guys, is to make, and I call it the lighthouse. And I do a lot of work with practitioners, acupuncturists, chiropractors, naturopaths, cosmetologists, you name it. Even I just got an MD client recently, and it's just a matter of, and this seems so, oh, no, duh, but it's not, because a lot of us are just trying to get out there, grow our practices, up-level ourselves, and we get caught in the weeds of that. We get caught in a busy practice. So step back for a second and just for a moment say, what do I really love treating? What kind of patients do I really love coming into my practice? That's your lighthouse. I love, for me, I've shown you this before. I love moms. I love people trying to become a mom. I love keeping people pregnant. And I love helping people not just get back to where they were before they got pregnant. I love helping people women. I love helping women get better than they ever were postpartum, right? Postpartum awesomeness is what I called it. Now, if I said this, if I was at a party and somebody said, what do you do? I say, I'm all about moms. I help them get pregnant, stay pregnant, and be the best version of themselves after pregnancy. Ooh, interesting, okay? How does that land? It's gonna land a whole lot different than if I say to somebody, I do acupuncture, and it's like, dead, right? It's like quiet, or the conversation usually goes this weird way where it's like, I had it, how does it really work? This sort of thing. So the title of this Facebook Live was, what do you do for a living? Now this can apply to anybody that's listening right now or watches this video later on, whether you're an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, or a naturopath. It's understanding, and I am such a big champion of this statement in my office, which is you have gifts. What are they? And you share them with the world, right? So if you have overcome something, maybe you lost a whole lot of weight and you found the magic solution to losing weight, offer that out. I help people lose weight without having to take drugs or get surgery, right? Go all in on that. But as it pertains to a practice, because this live is really intended to land with my fellow practitioners out there that are feeling maybe even a little frustrated that they're not getting enough patients, enough referrals. I promise you, when your lighthouse is bright, people find you. But you gotta brighten up that lighthouse. It's gotta become so clear and bright that boats from all over the world can find you. And how does that begin? You get clear on what do you love to treat, and you just start attracting more of that to you. So if you love women's health, then that's how you answer the question, what do you do for a living? Oh, I help women live their best lives. Oh, how do you do that, right? Or even that, see how vague that is? I help women live their best lives. No idea what that means. So get a little bit even more clear on that. I help women have awesome periods where there's pain-free and regular. I help regulate menses. I help, a lot of you deal with pain, and if you enjoy treating pain, then that's what you say when somebody says, hey, what do you do for a living? I help people reduce pain, eliminate pain. Whoa, tell me more. Pretty much everybody has pain, right? Or maybe it's sleep. I help people sleep an amazing deep sleep every night. Tell me more. I'm in. Or at least I know somebody that needs help with sleep. I hope this has been helpful. This is what I call your lighthouse. Think about a lighthouse. Does a lighthouse move? Like, oh, there's no boats over here, so I'm just going to pick up and move over to that, that little point on the jetty. No, the lighthouse does not do that. The lighthouse gets really bright. It gets even brighter so the boats can find it. So that's a nice analogy that I like to give. I call it the lighthouse. Once a month, I do a lighthouse intensive workshop. I have one coming up this week. If you are feeling even slightly called to that, you email me and get yourself into that. I'm offering a 2-for-1 special. Don't let price get in the way. If you need a scholarship, I'll give you a scholarship. I want you there. We're going to deep dive into your lighthouse. What is it? Uncovering it this Thursday, this Friday in the morning, so you can still practice and go about your day. We're going to drop in Thursday morning. We're going to come back Friday morning so we can follow up, because what I've experienced is once you start to get these aha moments of like, I think I know what my lighthouse is, that usually comes during your sleep. That's why I've done this lighthouse where we work 3 hours on Thursday. We come back on Friday to really embody the aha moments I know you're going to have. I want to help you. I mean, I don't just want to, I'm all in on it. I love helping practitioners make more money doing what they love, because ultimately they are aligning themselves with their gifts and their joy and loving what they're doing. Their vibration rises, and every patient they touch is infected with that raised vibration. And ultimately that's going to raise the vibration of the planet. And we're going to go into that new world that we're all talking about, that's a high vibration, higher level of consciousness. But it starts with you getting really clear on how you want to serve. What gifts do you really, really want to offer the world? And then just going all in on that. It starts with your lighthouse. All right? I'd love to hear from you. Go to www.dreast.com. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to know if there's a challenge that you're facing that maybe I can just email you back and give you a quick one answer. I'm here for you. I mean that. I help practitioners. I hold a space for the people that are out there holding the space, which is you, most likely, if you're even watching this at this point. All right, my friends. It's Monday. Go out there and have an amazing week. It's up to you. It's your choice. And I'm going to be here. I am committed to you. Do you think, like I woke up this morning, I was like, I don't really know if I feel like doing this today. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm committed. So even if you don't feel like doing something, go do it, right? And take charge of your life. And it's up to you. Don't wait for a permission slip. Nobody's going to hand you a permission slip to live your best life. Ain't going to happen. You have to go out and do it yourself, right? You go and get it. Have an amazing, amazing day and week. It's your life, and I'm here for you. And I hope to see you at my next live, which will be next Monday, 8:30, or at my Lighthouse Intensive Workshop this Thursday and Friday. You got no excuses. Let's do it. All right? Bye for now.